Is this on? uh, Hello to all of you young viewers at home, and hopefully the families that are closest to you. This is your local news station with some devastating news tonight. Within the confines of nearby private school, City High School, there has been a death discovered in the school's theater. The time and date of death was on November 16th, 2020, at 6:18 a.m. Eastern Time. The cause of death was through suicide. The method described was a long rope, forming a noose, that was tied to the bars at the top of the stage. The victim was none other than The victim also seemed to have had multiple bruises on his face and scrapes on his legs. His eyes were completely bloodshot from the possibility of tears being formed as he was contemplating his demise. His hands and fingers seemed to have turned purple with a faded sign of blood on them, as if the victim were trying to get out of it. Unfortunately, judging by the setup, it was a quick death that could not be avoided. The victim put the noose around his neck and jumped. If he had even failed to go through with this, he still would have died weeks or even days later from a formed blood clot in his neck. We had searched the home of the victim for any evidence or further clues leading up to the suicide. All we could find was a letter at the entrance of his home, thrown to the right, and a ripped notebook in the victim's room. In the letter, we had discovered that his family had left him for the week, almost fully neglecting the minor. As if they had enabled this to happen, almost on purpose even. We have contacted the victim's parents to notify them about the incident and further question them upon their return. We had also noticed a mentioned name in said letter, a possible friend of the victim, although we shall not mention his name for the safety of his identity. We will question him later on too, to see what he has for us regarding any buildup on the situation. We have asked different students around the school about any correlation to the victim. They had responded saying, and I quote, they knew him, but didn't want anything to do with him. This right here shows a sign of possible bullying towards the victim in the past, due to how we were told that this victim had a disorder, a different voice entirely at that. This was quite obviously a discrimination act, all because the guy had a different voice. To all of you tuning into this report, take this day and let it remind you that no matter who you're talking to, treat them normally. We will now end this report with a live showing of when the police first had discovered the incident. The victim, of course, will be blurred out for the safety and comfort of everyone that is still watching. Beforehand, this is your local news station signing off.